Welcome to this week's vlog. Totora's stable and her bottom. She's eating her supper and Molly is next door. She's just finished her supper. She makes such a mess with it. She kicks it, her bucket, splatters it everywhere. She is quite a character when it comes to her feed. We've just actually taken them for a little bit of fresh grass. Now, I took Coco a couple of days ago for a lesson with Josh. He is back from Spain. It was lovely to see him and his family and see Santana, who she's back in work. She's doing well, but Molly is a little bit stiff and a little bit sore, and I've had the vet today and hang on, I'm just going to close Ty's door because it's open. She might seize the opportunity. Oh, that's Molly. Stamping at the door. Being impatient. I will come and see you in a minute, darling. Anyway, yeah, Molly's a little bit stiff and a little bit sore, and the vet thinks that she has tweaked something in the field. So he wants Coco just to walk, ride her, but just in walk for the next 10 days, and then he will come back and reassess. So Coco can't compete her, which was the plan next week, which is really disappointing, but of course, you know, we've got to get Molly comfortable and right. So I will keep you posted on that. But for the moment, they are just being walked out in hand, eating grass in hand, and then walked out. Yeah, ridden, but walked out. So that is what we're up to. But this one, bless her. Actually, it's been so warm. It's been quite nice that they've been in for the last couple of days. Oh, I've just pressed something on my phone I shouldn't have done, but she's just finishing her supper. The vet also had a good look at her leg. I don't know if you'll be able to see. She's got sarcoids. Sarcoids? I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically, it's an autoimmune thing, and we have been struggling, and it's about managing. She's looking at me. She knows I'm talking about her. It's about managing it as best we possibly can. We're not going to get it 100% better, but if we can get her comfortable. And I mean, when she arrived, she didn't have any hair down here. So there is a bit of an improvement, but I've got some new lotion to put on twice a day, and hopefully I can get that a little bit more manageable for her. But it's a management thing. You know, that is the thing with horses. It's not always easy. It's not always straightforward. But here is this one. Look, filthy face. Filthy face, Mol. You've just splattered your supper around everywhere, haven't you? So hopefully we can get her sorted and comfortable and back doing the things that she loves very, very soon. Now, today hasn't gone completely to plan because of the vet. With vets, you're never exactly sure when they're going to arrive. There's a car coming down. They're all looking. Who's arriving? Who's arriving? Look at them. Who's arriving, Mummy? Who's coming? I'm not sure. But the vet was held up, so he was a little bit later than planned. So I had to juggle things around today. I had a delivery from my factory that makes my bread bags and my aprons. I've got 2 new styles of aprons that have arrived, and they're going to be available now on my website, which is really exciting. And I've got a 3rd style arriving imminently. They had run out of care labels, so they were getting more made and then put them on and then send them. So that should be following soon. But Soph was supposed to come earlier this morning for a photo shoot, and I delayed until after I'd picked Coco up from school. So I am actually feeling quite tired. Yeah. It's never great having a photo shoot at 5:30 on a Friday evening. We're quite tired, and it's been a long week, and, you know, been a little bit worried about this one as well. But our vet is brilliant, and I know that she's in the best hands, or both of our girls are in the best hands. Anyway, I'm going to turn that light off because I did something really spontaneous today. I'm going to share it with you right now. On the way to show you the new thing. Look at these strawberries. I'm so excited. Hang on. Look at them. Look at them. Just beginning. This is really, really exciting. Simon is chief waterer, so he's in charge of that, and he's obviously been doing a good job, so that is super exciting. But let me take you through and show you. So while I was waiting for the vet, in fact I actually thought it was the vet, there was a knock at the door, and it was a guy in a van, and he knew the previous owners, tenants, and he said, I've got a couple of benches on the van and they're going for a good price. Are you interested? And I was like, oh, give me a look. Anyway, it's teak, so it will mellow down. We've got a teak table up by the back door. So it will sort of age down and look a little bit more rustic. At the moment it's looking very... But I measured it in his van and we've been talking. There obviously was a bench here before. I mean, this is the most beautiful wrought iron area with a brick part that needed a bench in. And when I measured it, I measured that it was 66 inches and then came down here and measured. I was like, it's pretty perfect. It's pretty perfect. So imagine nice throw cushions, sat out here with my book on a summer's evening. The horses are literally through that hedge there and I can just sit and be. But I could just go and pour myself something strong. I feel like I need it. And sit here. I don't know if I can attach you. Maybe I can attach you on there. So imagine just sat out here, listening to the sheep, listening to the horses, listening to the birds, with either a cup of tea, a glass of wine, a nice throw, a gorgeous book. Perfect. I'm in heaven. I got this for a really good price. And the guy was really lovely and couldn't be more helpful. Carried it down here with me and I sent Simon a picture and said, I've bought us an anniversary present. And he sent a thumbs up emoji and I think this is absolutely perfect. The children have said that we needed a bench down here and we've got 2 benches in Billy's garden. But actually we bought them from the old house. They need some TLC. They need a welding and the wooden slats need replacing, so you can't actually sit on them. They're just ornamental. There, whereas this is a bench that you can actually sit on. Look. Perfect. I'm a very, very happy girl. Anyhow, I am actually going to go inside. Supper is in the oven and I'm going to have supper and I am actually going to pour myself something strong because... Oh, I hate it when Coco got on and we realised that Molly wasn't, was just a bit stiff and a little bit sore. That feeling, like it's been such a journey to get Coco with a horse, it all going well, all going really well, and then she's tweaked something, she's pulled something, and hopefully it will be minor and resolved and sorted soon, and Mike is great. So anyway, I'm going to go in and eat something. I'm totally rambling, I'm tired, and I will chat to you all tomorrow, but I just thought I would start this vlog here because I've been meaning to start it actually yesterday. I can't even remember what happened yesterday. What did happen yesterday? Oh, yeah, it was one of those days. I often have one of those days. Didn't go completely to plan, and yes, but anyway, I mean, it wasn't a bad day. It just, there was lots of toings and froings. Simon's internet wasn't working in the office, so he was working from home, and our internet here isn't brilliant, so we're looking at another option. So I had a guy over for that, and Nigel has repaired a couple of kitchen chairs that were a little bit wobbly, so he brought those over. I had a couple of meetings, and the day just ran away, like it does. These days just fly by. I just actually have to share this with you too because it's stunning. I'm going to turn you around. Have to share this little vista. In fact, I might even need to take a picture of it. Look at that clematis in the tree. It is just simply magnificent. This garden just gets better and better. Look how they've planted. I don't know if they would have had, I don't know what they had down there. There's 2 urns that probably need something planting in. But just look at that, in full bloom and utterly magnificent. There's another one climbing up that tree there as well. Look, stunning. And the hens are going in for the night, so they're being quite noisy. But anyway, it's time for me to go and eat. We have had our supper and I have done most of the washing up. I've still got a few little bits and pieces to do. Florence has just rolled over at my feet. Hang on a minute. Lola's drinking. I don't know why it is when I start chatting to you guys. I have, you can put your foot down the apron. I have, everybody starts moving, on the move, because you just think you're going to get lots of love, aren't you? Yes, mummy, you're chatting and that means you're going to have a snuggle cuddle with me. Yes, but now I'm chatting to everybody and say hello, say good evening, say good evening. So, actually now I need to wash my hands because I was about to do sourdough. Hang on, I'm going to wash my hands and then we'll do sourdough. It's actually a good idea to have slightly damp hands when you're doing sourdough so I didn't dry them thoroughly. I'm just taking my shower cap off. And let me know in the comments if you would like me to do like a Tuesday how-to all about sourdough. I can't do the whole thing in like one Tuesday video because there are a lot of video tutorials in my masterclass, but we can do a deeper dive into sourdough if you would like. But I'm just doing my last series of stretches and folds for this evening. And then I shall put the cover over it, leave it here, and then I shall do the next bit in the morning. But sourdough is really about getting your hands involved and trial and error and practicing it and learning how it feels and the texture and the consistency and knowing like when the tension is right, and that really is something that you just have to learn by getting stuck in. I can show you what it looks like and I can get you to feel it and explain it, but you need to do it yourself and get to grips with it. Now I need to wash my hand again before I come back and chat to you. So the lovely girl that organised the sourdough demo that I did last week sent me this. It was a box on my doorstep when I got back from the school run from Fortnum's and Mason, and it says, "Dear Charlie, thank you so much for taking the time to teach us how to make sourdough in your beautiful home last week. You were so patient and kind and we loved every minute. Wishing you all the best with us, Charlie, lots of love." And just so kind. And then the gift inside, well, it was this, which is just so me, like it couldn't be more me. And it is Fortnum's salt, Cornish sea salt, which is just perfect because obviously that is a key ingredient in making sourdough. So just really, really lovely, thoughtful thing to come home to. And totally unnecessary, but very, very much appreciated. And that is just going to be so useful, so pretty, so lovely. And I also came home to these, which are just gorgeous. They match the kitchen. They are so pretty. So they're like contrasting saucers, and they are from Handmade in England, fine bone china, dishwasher safe, and they're by Joe Deakin. And I will leave Joe's details linked down below because these are really retro. They're really cool. They're a little bit different, and actually the top shelf up there is just full of sort of odds and sods. So actually, I probably should be going to bed. It's been such a long day and such a long week, but I think I'm just going to have a little rejig of that top shelf and put some things in a drawer that I don't actually use and pop my saucers up there. So anyway, I am going to go to bed now. I will chat to you all tomorrow, but I just wanted to share those things with you, and bonne notte. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is such a beautiful day. Lola's just spotted a pheasant who luckily has escaped. I've got all the girls going for a quick morning walk, get our steps in, get them to have a lovely run before it gets too hot. Although I think the temperature's dropping, I think it's cooling, but just in case it doesn't, I thought we'd get a lovely walk in now and then again this evening. Then I need to go and do the horses because obviously they are in stables, and give them breakfast. Skip them out, give them a little pick of grass. When I say a little pick of grass, I mean pop their head collars on and take them for a little wander where they can eat some fresh grass. So you'll probably hear me say that a few times throughout this vlog. Goodness, Charlie, get your words out. You're actually the first person I've spoken to today. Coco and Si are still asleep. It is 6:45 and it's just such a beautiful morning, and I love these mornings. You can't hear anything. The road is over there, very, very distant rumble. But apart from that, it's me, it's nature. I have thrown on yesterday's clothes because when you're mucking out stables, you stink. So I will have my mucking out clothes that I'll wear for a couple of days for mucking out, and then they'll go in the wash. That's how I do it. Saves on washing constantly, and I just find it easier that way. You just throw it on, do your thing, then I'll jump in the shower, get ready for the day, and then, oh, that's literally a pheasant flying up there. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate, I'm going to enjoy my walk, and chat to you later on today. So I'm out on the bicycle with Coco. She's riding Wally, and the vet is really keen that she's walked every day and does a little bit of lateral work. So Coco's zigzagging up and down the lanes, getting Molly to, really use her hindquarters, and he thinks that will help strengthen, and hopefully she'll be back fully fit in no time at all. That is the plan, so that is what we're doing. There they go, zigzagging up and down the lanes, and then we can go and use the school, and Coco can do some natural work with Indy, but he just doesn't want her hooning around the fields, and particularly when it's so hot as well. I mean, it really is like concrete, the ground. It has been so dry, we haven't had any proper rain to speak of for a wee while, so I have accompanied Coco with Molly, and yeah, it's nice to be out on a bike. Anyhow, I'm going to go home. I'm actually going to do some filming for my members club, and I've got some great recipes which I'm sharing with them for next month, so I'm working on those already. She's my bestie. Yes, you can use Mama as a scratching post. I have just done the horses with Si. We went for a really long dog walk. A bit of an adventure, actually. We haven't done that route before, and it was lovely. We were out for about an hour, and then Si's just helped me do the horses. I've given this one a bit of a groom. I've done her leg. They've had a little graze in hand. So I was like, darling, I think I'm slightly out of my comfort zone. Big horse on a new road, dragging him places to eat the fresh grass, but the horses are done, and it's such a nice walk. It's so nice just to walk and talk, and I'm always saying communication is key, but it really, really is. It's very important, and you're a very happy girl, aren't you? And so Coco's at her friend's, and she's just messaged and said what time to pick her up tomorrow. So it's nice that she's doing that, and then she'll ride Molly tomorrow when she gets back. And it's a nice long bank holiday weekend, which is a real treat. Anyway, I'm going to go in, I'm going to have some supper, and yeah. You know what I've got in my pocket. These treats, Flourish ones, are amazing. I need to fill out my pocket. You love them, don't you, sweetheart? Look at that sleepy dust in your eye. Yeah. But it's so nice actually when they are in, and you can spend more time with them and have a little bit of a pamper, a little bit of a groom, a little bit of TLC mummy. But this one is so much happier, and yeah. Anyway, I will chat to you all tomorrow. I'm feeling quite tired. I've actually done a lot of walking today, crazy amount of walking. Took the dogs out first thing. Then actually ended up being on a bike ride when Coco was riding, and then just done, I don't know how many miles we did, but we did really, really good walk. And it was you know, a proper walk, not just a little amble along. I actually spoke to both the boys on our walk, video call with them, so that was nice. And yes, anyway, I'll chat to you tomorrow. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, it's been a lovely day so far. Did I talk to you this morning? I don't even know if I did talk to you this morning. Horses done, and then I actually spent about 3 hours in the garden weeding. It's perfect, absolutely happy as Larry in the flower beds, just, yeah, pulling out weeds. Make me very happy. And I was listening to Rosebud with Giles Brandreth. He was interviewing Rachel Sterling, who's Dame Diana Rigg's daughter. Really, really interesting episode, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. Great just being outside, fresh air. And then one of Lola's puppies has come over to have a play, which is so lovely to see them. Really gorgeous, and yeah, lovely for them to be able to have a run around in the garden. It's lovely. All of the puppies are through somebody that we know, like a friend of a friend, or you know, friends of ours. 2 are at school with Coco, wave in the car as we're passing on the school run. It's just really, really lovely. So that was very, very happy. And I've got a chicken in the oven, actually just been filming some content. Simon and I are away quite a bit, and so I've just actually been filming a little bit of content, and I came down and so I was like, oh, you look pretty. This is a Bowden blouse, and then my new aprons, which I'm so excited about. Yes, I do match the kitchen, but I don't care. So I've just been actually spending a little bit of time yeah, working, because we're going to be away. And that's what's great about like being your own boss, is you can you know, work hard and then have some time off and some time away. And so that is what I'm doing this weekend, playing catch up. But lunch is in the oven, and I'm just about to film a recipe for my members. So this one is being so funny. Molly has gone for a hack with Coco, and I've just let Tori free. She's just exploring. She's rolled in the muck heap there. She's checked out Molly's stable. She's just having the time of her life. It's so sweet. It's just really, really lovely. Bless her. She's had lots of grass today, lots of little potters around. But I just thought, actually, while they were out doing their exercises, she could just run free and have fun. She's having a really good explore around the place. Hello. I don't think I've chatted to you today. I've been filming other things. I have been catching up with bits and pieces. Simon has gone to Barcelona. I'm heading there tomorrow. I have spent a few hours this afternoon helping a friend who is moving house, and done the horses, and literally just been editing, filming some content, doing washing, that kind of stuff. So it hasn't been a particularly exciting day, and I'm now filming next Tuesday's video, which is all about sourdough. So make sure you stay tuned to that. And actually, if you're new around here, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button and joined the Ask Charlie community. I've got so many lovely supportive people, and I've been creating content here on YouTube for, I can't believe it, but actually almost 7 years. And I love it, and I love sharing how-to videos on a Tuesday and on a Friday vlogs with you. Two very noisy girls play fighting with one another down here. Now you're coming for some TLC. Oh, they're all coming. They're all coming. Yes. So this is Penny. This is Florence. And this is Lola. And when I get down on the floor, I get totally and utterly molested by them. We have got hens, we've got horses, and yes, anyway, that is us. I've got 3 children and a husband. So there we are. Lots of you have been here for a long time, but there are some new subscribers. So that's a quick introduction. Anyway, I am going to actually go and help Coco. She's about to ride. And I've got another load of washing to do. I spent this morning doing some ironing. It's, yeah, one of those days of playing catch up. I think before you go on a trip, there's always kind of lots to do. And I think we get back from Barcelona and then we're straight off again. So I'm just trying to play catch up at the moment. Well, good morning. I have just arrived at Gatwick Airport, ready to fly to Barcelona. I didn't have a chance to chat to you this morning. John, who was picking me up, was a bit early, and him and I have been chatting in the car the whole way here, and I thought it would be rude to vlog. He's a sort of generation that wouldn't understand it. He's actually old friends with my uncle. They were at prep school together, so we were catching up with all sorts. Anyway, I've got my case, I've got my handbag, and I'm all set, ready to head. I'm wearing my LK Bennett shirt, navy cardigan, jeans, peach belt is hidden there, and my cool green trainers. God for comfort. The forecast in Barcelona is not great. It's currently raining. Simon said it was torrential rain when he arrived yesterday. Don't think I'm going to be sunbathing on the roof terrace, although I did wake up this morning to an email from my darling husband. He has booked me in for a massage at the hotel spa. Oh, I can't wait. That's not till tomorrow. And this evening, I've got drinks with an old school friend who is also at the seafood show. And then we've got dinner with a client of Simon's this evening. So it's going to be a busy few days, but I will share with you what I can. So I've arrived in Barcelona, just trying to get a taxi, which I think could be slightly trickier than I had anticipated. Anyway, I'm walking up to find the taxi rank. Apparently they're all pre-booked ones. Anyhow, she'll get one and hopefully go to the hotel. If not, I'm on a bus. So I've arrived. I'm back in my favourite hotel in Barcelona. The taxi ride actually was seriously quick. I was working, I'm amid sending an email to somebody, and we'd arrived. This is our room. Beautiful, big, comfortable bed. Obviously, Si arrived yesterday and he is at the seafood show. So I have got, okay, it's currently 12:30, but that's actually 1:30 because we're an hour ahead. I have got till 7 p.m. to amuse myself. And I think I'm just going to, I don't know, take a moment, unpack, and then go and walk, go and explore. My time is so limited here. I've got like the rest of today, tomorrow, Thursday morning, and then I'm back home. So I think I'm going to unpack. And I was just laughing with the concierge that the weather in England is actually better than it is here. It was absolutely pouring rain. So I said that I should buy an umbrella. Didn't buy an umbrella, but it's pretty gloomy. I love the geraniums. This hotel is so elegant, so charming. I'll take you on a tour tomorrow, or maybe later, probably tomorrow when I go for breakfast. But it's just lovely and old-fashioned. Same staff, remembered me, really nice. This is the 4th time I've been to stay here, and I love the location, and I love, well, I think hang on, I'm going to put you down. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you here. Let's get comfy. That is better. I think what is great is when you, like, I feel so lucky that I get to come to Barcelona every year with Si, and this could be the last year, so we've got to make the most of it. I mean, we haven't got plans not to come again, but you never know, and you have to seize every opportunity and make the most of it. And what is lovely about coming back to the same hotel, I do love exploring new places, but when it's such a flying visit, I know exactly where I want to go. Like, I've already got a plan in my head of what I'm doing, where I'm walking, which shops I want to go to. I'm really hoping that there might be a market, because if you've watched me make sourdough, I use a piece of olive wood, which I bought in the market here, and I really want to find a few more of their things like that. So my shopping list is quite random. I love my daughter. I sent her a message and said, oh darling, I just love you. She actually has made a Pinterest board of things that she would like me to buy for her. So I will go to Zara, Mango, what's it called? Brandy Melville. They've got it all here. And just get a few bits and pieces for her. It's basically shorts, little skirts, floaty tops, and I'll just see what I can find for her. But I just love the fact that she had made a mood board. And actually, in fairness to her, she didn't send it to me saying, I said to her, I knew that she'd been working on it, and I said, darling, will you send me your mood board so mummy knows what to go looking for? And every year when I come, I do take the opportunity. I will probably try and buy the boys' swimming trunks, a few bits for Coco. I want to get some sunglasses and some olive wood. Very random, and then we'll just have a mosey. I'd actually like some linen shorts, so I might have a look for that, and yeah, just have a little bit of a wander. The architecture, the churches here, I mean, there's obviously Sagrada Familia. I probably have not pronounced that very well. I went to bed at midnight, I got up at 5. I won't go there again. I've been quite a few times. I love it. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. But actually what I love is like the little back streets and the smaller churches, and just, yeah, the history, the wandering. There's always something, a feast for the eyes. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of unpacking, have a glass of water. There is a bottle of champagne on ice for me, but no, it says, what does it say? And dear Mr. and Mrs. Gray, a very warm welcome to El Palace. We wish you the most enjoyable stay in Barcelona. Please find this small detail a token of our appreciation. So kind of them. I might have a glass of that later. And then, yes, I think I said to you earlier, I'm seeing an old school friend of mine for drinks before dinner with somebody that Simon does work with. So I'm going to hang out my clothes and go and have a mosey around Barcelona. So I'm unpacked, I'm organised, and I thought I'd share with you a couple of other home comforts that I brought with me. A bottle of Simproof. Simon and I take a shot of this every day. Actually, it was recommended by Emma Jane, who I met through doing Ask Charlie. It's really good stuff. And actually, Si talked to his doctor about this, and he was like, yes, out of all of the things like that, this one is a really good one. Definitely take it. So we both take a shot of this every morning on an empty stomach, and it's really great stuff. So Si actually said to me, Donna, can you grab a bottle of this? You can get smaller bottles for travelling, like the right amount, but I wasn't organised enough to get any of those, and both Simon and I have a subscription to this, and we had plenty, and I thought, you know what, I'll just bung a bottle of that. Simon didn't bring a check-in bag, so he just had hand luggage, so I bought that. And then I've got my matcha, I've got my matcha on the go, so I have a shot of that now. I haven't got a spoon, so I think I'm going to use the end of Simon's toothbrush. I have got a glass, I have got water. I'm going to have matcha stirred with Simon's toothbrush, which will be perfect. So I have a little shot of that, we'll do that in a second. And then I did treat myself to a little bottle of my favourite perfume at the airport. I've had a bit of a journey with perfume, and I used to have a Jo Malone in my handbag, and I just don't love it. Like, it's not 100% me. Whereas Acqua di Parma Magnolia Nobile is my fragrance. I simply love it, day or night. The children recognise it as Mama's smell. I've worn it for quite a few years, and I thought that I'd just have a little bottle for my handbag. They don't do a smaller one, and yes, I could probably put this in a thingy-ma-bobby, but that's just a bit of hassle. Whereas that, actually, I always have a big handbag, can go in my handbag and be my handbag / car perfume, because I simply love it. It is expensive, but I don't use the other ones because I don't love them, and that one is just me. So I got that at the airport, duty free, and I simply love it. Now I'm going to have my shot of matcha and hit the road, Jack. Go and have an explore, go and have a wander. I am feeling tired, but I know if I lie on the bed, I'm going to fall asleep. I feel really sorry for the poor man sitting next to me on the plane. I had an aisle seat, so I couldn't even throw anything out of the window, and there was no way I was going to lean across him and try and be like, can I get a shot from the air? No, I actually was asleep before we even took off. That's how tired I was. There's just so much going on at home, and yeah, yesterday was a very, very long day. I fell into bed pretty late. I don't know if you're the same, but when you're going away, you want to empty the bins, make sure that the fridge is under control, do the laundry. I did all the ironing. I didn't even need to do all of the ironing, but I did all of the ironing. Anyhow, made sure that Coco had plenty of food, that Di was fine. Di came over yesterday and ran through everything, Torres leg, what Molly's to do and not to do, all that stuff. And yeah, anyhow, cheers. I'm going to knock this back and then go and have a wander. But yeah, yesterday was just a super, super long day, so I am a little bit tired, but I know that I'll just sleep well tonight and go and have a wander, have a mosey, and enjoy one of my favourite cities. But safety, guys, we have got to talk about safety quickly, because pickpockets in Barcelona are renowned. So I've got my handbag with my strap over, and I will only just take one card with me, my phone, absolute minimal stuff. I will leave my passport here, and just be really, really careful, because last year we were sitting at a table having dinner, and the lady had her handbag nicked from the table. She didn't even notice, we didn't even notice. They're very, very artful, so you've got to be really careful. So I shall make sure that I'm ready for action, and that nobody's going to pinch anything from me. But you just got to be really vigilant. And yeah, I feel lucky when when I left school before uni. I had a year abroad, and I spent quite a long time in Nepal, just outside Kathmandu, and I travelled around as well, and it just made me savvy, it made me streetwise, and yeah, you've just got to keep your wits about you and ready for action. Sunglasses on, and I've got my crossbody strap across my body, so if somebody tries to whip my handbag off my shoulder, it's not going anywhere, and I will walk around holding it like this. It might seem silly, but I'm not getting anything stolen. I have got bare essentials in here: lip gloss, phone, well, no, because I'm talking to you on that, but the phone will be in my handbag, card, and that's it. So, let's go. Oh, I have got one other essential, some nuts. I had a good breakfast at the airport. I had like brunch, so I've just got some nuts in a little baggie. Mixed nuts. I make my own mixed nuts. I buy like big ones and then decant. And yeah, I've got some nuts just in case I need a little bit of substance to keep me going, because I probably will just have pre-dinner nibbles and then dinner tonight, and a good brunch and just a few snacky bits. So anyway, let's go. Okay, this is why I love this hotel. Beautiful flowers, and it's just so gorgeous. I always take the stairs because it's good exercise, and when you have staircases as magnificent as this, it would be a shame to take the lift. So wandering the streets of Barcelona, I have stumbled upon this incredible shop, and I've just been trying on trousers. I'm actually going to get a few pairs and an apron, but I just thought I'd show you around because it's absolutely glorious. I'm not sure what it's called, but I will find out and let you know because it's a treasure trove of all sorts of amazing things. So I've had a very happy couple of hours wandering around. Well, it's 5 o'clock. So it's I don't know how many hours, a good few hours wandering the streets of Barcelona. Actually ended up doing some quite exciting shopping for me, which wasn't planned, but some rather amazing things caught my eye. I will share them with you. I'm almost back at the hotel. I will share them with you. Quite exciting little finds, and yeah, anyway, I'm tired. I've got a whole load of emails, a little bit of editing that needs to be done, so I am going to take my trains off, put my feet up and do a little bit of work, and I'll either share these with you now or maybe tomorrow morning. We might have a try on then. Oh, it's been a really, really lovely afternoon. I love Barcelona and I love just wandering and exploring, and yeah, found some great little places that I've never discovered before, which is the exciting thing of just walking and exploring a city. Anyhow, I'll chat to you a bit later. Okay, so we are actually going to have a little bit of a trial now because I'm too excited. Now, when we moved house, I had such a big sort out and a really good wardrobe clear out, and I don't have any kind of summery trousers that aren't jeans or shorts. I got rid of them all, and actually when I was getting out sort of spring summer clothes, I also had another big cull. So I found these and I just love them. They're really unusual. They're a really unusual fabric, and I just loved the fact that I can kind of roll them up, or I can have them as ankle length. They're not too tight. There's kind of room to move. I don't know if you can see the fabric. It's really kind of unusual. I just love them. So I actually got them in 3 different colours, a khaki green and a navy, and I just thought they were classic, kind of easy throw on. I can do the horses in, I can walk the dogs in them, I can dress them up, so imagine them with a belt, and then I got a few other bits I spotted this in red in the entrance of the shop, and it caught my breath for a moment because it reminded me of an item that Mum had made for me when I think it was before Simon, and I've still got it to this day and I still wear it. It's black silk and it is a similar shape to this, and it's for the evening and it's just stunning. I just thought this was the coolest, most unusual piece. The lady that owned the shop who designed them was so lovely. We chatted for ages. I didn't film in there. I think she would have thought I was a weirdo, but I just think this is obviously like a casual version, but you could dress it up in the evening. It's just so unusual and I love it. I love it. I'm already planning when I'm going to wear it, and I actually think it works really well with these trousers. I could actually just wear this tomorrow to go wandering around Barcelona. It's possibly slightly waterproof, not sure what the fabric is, but I simply love it. I'm really thrilled with it. It's just one of those really unusual pieces, and it was not expensive. The trousers weren't expensive either. They were €39, which is why I got 3 pairs. I know it's a little bit excessive, but I just thought they were really, really good value and really useful, and yes, but this I'm seriously excited about. Okay, we're staying in this outfit for a minute because I'm not ready to take it off. In the same shop as the trousers, I spotted this. It's handmade. Again, I couldn't actually believe the price of it. It was really very, very reasonable. It's made out of old carpet. It's lined. Like you can either, and then it's got this jewel on it. I just thought as a clutch bag, like you could wear it crossbody. You could wear it like that, like as a handbag with this outfit. The colours are totally me. You could take the strap off or tuck the strap inside, and it's just such an unusual piece. I'm never going to see anything like this again. I mean, just look at that. I just think it is great. I could just put a pair of heels on and go downstairs like this and fit in. Fit in, I don't know why I said that, guys. I'm really tired. We're functioning on not very much sleep. Slightly sore feet, having done a lot of walking. Then I found my sunglasses shop. It's called Charlie Therapy, which I just think is such an appropriate name. And I got this pair. This we decided were the sophisticated, cool, trying to be trendy sunglasses. And then it's buy one, get a second pair half price. So, and again, they weren't expensive, €52 for the 2 pairs of sunglasses. I don't buy expensive designer glasses because, well, I once bought a pair of Gucci sunglasses and within about 2 days of having them, the arm had snapped off and yeah, it's just too disappointing. These are like everyday sunglasses. Every day, just, you know, going about my day. But these are the kind of sophisticated, stylish, strike a pose pair of sunglasses. So we got those. There is 2 more things that I'm going to show you, and then I got some things for the boys. But yeah, let's just try the others on. Okay, so I don't have a belt on, and we'd probably started out with something over my shoulders, but I just thought this blouse was so pretty. They also had it in a navy check, but I thought the green was just a little bit softer, perfect for the summer. I love the sleeves, I love the neckline, and I just thought it was really, really useful. So I got that, and there's one more thing. So I put my other shirt back on because the colour goes better. Now, I don't need this at all. This was more for product development. I just thought that this was super cool, and it might be something that I end up making a collection of something similar for Ask Charlie. So we've got one pocket. I kind of like 2 pockets. You just slip it on and then it just crosses, and it's an apron. And I just thought that it was the coolest, most unusual style of apron I've seen. I quite like it tied and belted, but quite cool, just literally kind of slipping it on like that. No ties, no anything, just really unusual, and I just thought it was pretty cool. So I bought that for research, product research, over the head like that. Quite cool. Don't know what you guys think. Would you like me to come up with a range of those? Anyway, that is what I bought in Barcelona, a slightly random selection. I am feeling tired, so do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm actually going to have a shower. I'm going to wash my hair because this morning's blow dry went completely and utterly wrong, and I didn't manage to dry it properly, so it's kind of all flat and horrid, and we have drinks and dinner this evening. So I am going to, I love the colour as well, and it's got this little name tape label, which I also think is super cool. So anyway, I'm going to get ready and relax for a little while. What's the time? 5:15. I've got like an hour and 45 minutes to revitalise myself, ready to be on tip-top form for later. So let's have a shower, get ready, have a relax, put my feet up. My feet are sore. I've done so many thousand steps today, it's insane, but it's been such a happy day. Let me know in the comments what you think of my purchases. I know it's a little silly to get, well, not silly to get three, but I just think, let me show you the navy and the khaki. Like, capsule wardrobe, I just thought really, really kind of practical, gonna live in them. Could even crop them off and have them like slightly shorter, but maybe slightly better with a belt too. But anyway, I really am rambling now. I'm clean. We had our shower, and I thought that I would actually do my current body mask now. They've also very kindly sent me some of their green tea serum, and this apparently, they have amazing results if used in conjunction with their mask. It's packed full of goodness, so it's going to help reduce inflammation. It's going to just give your skin a really, really healthy boost. It's going to help with the wrinkles, with the fine lines. It's really good for sort of pollution and all of that stuff. It's got vitamin C. Vitamin C is really important for your skin. So we're going to pop some of that on. Let that just sit and soak in for a moment. And then we're going to get on the bed and put the mask on and just have 10 minutes peace and quiet. Now, I would normally do this before going to bed, but I thought, you know what? We've got time for a pamper now. And when I am actually getting ready for bed, my husband's going to be here and he'll be huffing and puffing around the place, and it's just much more zen to do it now. And you've got to pick your moments of peace and quiet, and I can put this on, I can close my eyes and just relax, which is what we need after a day of travelling. So I can feel that serum seeping in. I made sure that I fully charged this before coming away. So let's go pop it on. So it's so simple to use. We literally just pop it on, do the Velcro up, lie back and press the button and relax. See you in 10. So there we are. We're done. Oh, I love just lying down and relaxing with the green tea serum. They work in conjunction, so my skin is getting all of the goodness, which particularly after a day of traveling, a day of running around, it needs it. So that is just a lovely, lovely little pamper. I love my red light mask so much, and I do think it has made a huge difference to my skin and just its overall texture and what have you. So remember, I have my discount code, and if you do have you know, I don't go and have facials. I don't spend money on treatments and all of that jazz. But for me, that is a really, really great investment, and my skin is getting all of the benefits from it. So think about it, because for me, it's an absolute no-brainer using red light as well. And great if you have got scarring, acne and things like that. Red light masks are brilliant for healing, and they work really well for that. So there are so many pros. Anyway, I am going to blow dry my hair and slowly get ready to meet my friend, go downstairs to the bar and have some drinks. I'm ready, and this is my look for tonight. So I'm wearing my LK Bennett wedges. These are old trousers from Zara, a Massimo Dutti white linen shirt, and then an M&S pre-loved cardi over my shoulders. Decisions. Very old jigsaw gold bag, which is what I was going to wear. Or do I take the new one? I think I'm going to take the new one and christen it. What do you think? I think we're going with this one. It's just a little bit more fun. We're only downstairs in the hotel this evening, meeting a friend now in a few minutes, and then we've got dinner with a client of Simon's. So I think I'm going with that. Now I'm just going to pop you up here. Simon has actually just got back. Hang on a minute. I need to make you smaller. Pop you up there. Simon's throwing his belt on the bed. He is, hang on, where am we going? We're going here, quickly. I just wanted to talk necklaces because I've got a new one. You may have noticed it or not noticed it. It's this. And it's a present from Laura at Harry Rocks, London, because I have shared my discs so many times. She said, Charlie, I really want to send you a thank you. And this goes really beautifully with those. So this little additional necklace that you might see me wearing is from Harry Rocks, London. Right, I've got my perfume on, I've got my lip gloss on. We're going down to have a drink by the bar with a really old school friend. I have known Ben since, how old was I? 1994. That is quite a long time, isn't it? Anyway, I don't want to be late, so I will chat to you all tomorrow now. Good morning. We had such a lovely dinner last night. I actually realised that I didn't film the main course because I was too hungry and dived straight in. The food is delicious. We actually ended up eating upstairs on the roof terrace, but they've got an inside restaurant. The rain was torrential last night when we were eating. We had a lovely evening. I slept well. Simon and I went and had breakfast together. He has gone off to the show, and I've spent the last 2.5 hours editing. I was, when I came up from breakfast, they were doing the room. Actually, I just have to show you this because I didn't show it to you yesterday, and it's seriously cool. Behind the picture here is the minibar. How cool is that? You know, I said I couldn't find a teaspoon. It was in there. Anyhow, they were making up the room when I came back up from breakfast. Oh, sorry, I'm wobbling. And so I took my laptop downstairs and I did a little bit of editing, and then I thought, do you know what, just finish what you're doing. So I've actually spent the last 2.5 hours working, but I'd rather be on top of stuff rather than stressed and have to stay up late. Then I can enjoy this evening. Tomorrow, if we're delayed traveling, I'm on top of stuff, so it is a good feeling. I'll share with you what I am wearing today. You can't really see. I'm wearing my pool green trainers because although I said yesterday my feet were sore, They were only sore because I'd been standing on my legs for a crazy amount of time. They weren't sore because my shoes are pinching. These are so comfy for walking around a town, city, wherever you're going. Even like if I could wear these to go to badminton and walk across, you know, fields and things. They're really super comfy. So I then have gone with the navy trousers that I bought yesterday. I shared them with Si. I shared all my purchases. He loved the clutch. He thought that that was super, and he thought that these were really lovely. So I'm wearing the navy pair today with my peachy belt. I just love this buckle. It just elevates any outfit. And then Grace has sent me this as to share with you all. This is their new, I can't remember what it's called, blouse, but I will leave it linked here. This is my third blouse from Doyen, and Grace is just so lovely. They are designed and made in the UK, and they are just exquisite. The detail that is on this blouse, the puff, she said when they were making these, she was like, that is just totally Charlie. The sleeves are perfection. It is just stunning, and I'm wearing it today. The weather is the best it's going to be while we're here. It's like 18 degrees and sunny, and I just thought this was perfect. I'm not going to overheat in it. I've got a cardi over my shoulders, but I feel really pretty, and I could actually just pop a pair of heels on this evening if I don't have time and go out wearing this. Their latest collection is sublime. I've actually treated myself to the navy linen dress because it is exquisite. It's Irish linen and it is stunning, and Grace has kindly given me a discount code to share with you all. Let me just get it because I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. The discount code is just Ask Charlie, so I'll leave it linked here on the screen and in the description of this video. Do go and check out their collection. It is simply stunning. This blouse is absolute perfection, and I actually thought it would look really well with this. And I might wear, I've got an event to go to in London next week, just with the collar poking up. I haven't buttoned it up properly, but I just think that would look really pretty with maybe the trousers that I wore last night, or the beige version of these. Pair of heels, perfect for an evening out. So I'm going to share that with you. We're going to go out. Enough work. I'm going to close the laptop and let's go exploring. I think we're going to go. So yesterday I went that way. Today we're going that way. That's my plan. And we're just going to walk, wander and enjoy. So I've just had a wander around the food market, got myself a juice, and now I'm wandering down. I spoke to the hotel concierge to try and find out where the market was that I went to last year to get my olive wood, and we worked out exactly where it was. So I'm heading there now, and hopefully they're there. Hopefully I find it. But this is certainly refreshing me. I had a lovely few hours wandering around. I've got a few bits for Coco, and just been sightseeing. The food market is just incredible here. I've spent hours wandering around it. So it's a little bit noisy. There's a lot of construction going on at the moment in Barcelona, but I'll get off into a side street and hopefully find this market. Well, that's better. I've turned off a noisy street and haven't found exactly where I'm looking for, but I have found this magnificent square, which is just stunning. A fountain in the middle there behind me, and off somewhere here I think is the market that I'm looking for. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've popped my swimsuit on and a robe, and I'm going to go down to the spa for a massage. I am feeling tired. I've just checked the app on my phone, so I don't have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or any of those. I used to have a Fitbit, and I just felt I got competitive with myself, and I tried to like outdo the steps that I'd done the day before. It's not a good idea, so I haven't worn it for years. But I did just check the app on my phone, and it said that I did 22,000 steps yesterday, and I've done 15,000 today. My legs are feeling a little tired. We've done a lot of walking, and I'm going to head down to the spa, go into the sauna, have a little bit of a pamper, have a massage, and then come up and get ready for this evening's drinks. And there's a drinks party in the hotel to do with the fish conference. And yes, so this afternoon I have been around the food market, and then I went to try and find the place that I found last year. I found it, but there wasn't a street market today, which was a shame, because what I found there last year, I found some really delicious chocolate with rose petals on it. It was mouth-watering. It obviously was so mouth-watering, I've remembered it from a year ago. But I had a lovely wander, a lovely walk, and yeah, it's been good. Did I buy anything this afternoon? I bought some chocolates at the food market and a juice, and that's it. But it's just been lovely. I got, as I said earlier, I got a few bits for Coco, but I'm going to head down to the spa and have a little pamper and hopefully re-energise for this evening, because I'm tired. My knee is slightly sore too. I think I've done too many steps. I need to get my flip-flops on and go and have a pamper. Good evening. I'm back from the spa. I'm a new woman, and I'm changed and ready for this evening's drinks. And let me share with you what I'm wearing. So this is the navy dress that I ordered from Grace, from Doyen the label, and I just love it. Let me give you a twirl. It's just such a beautiful navy linen dress, and I ordered it just after the blouse arrived. I saw it and said, oh my goodness, that is just so elegant, and a really kind of versatile dress, and a dress that you can dress up or down. And for tonight we are dressing it up, and I'm popping my Jules blazer with it because I think it just, well, A, it's not that warm, and B, I think it just finishes it off beautifully. I've just got one simple necklace, and then I'm actually going to go with this clutch, a bit of colour to the outfit, and I've got my gold LK Bennett shoes. So this is the look this evening. My husband is just getting changed. He's just got back from the show. He had a good day. He's jumped in the shower, and we are heading out. So poor Simon, it is a full-on few days for him, but you know, I'm totally spoiled. I've had a massage, I had a sauna, I had a steam, I had a massage. Oh, it was utterly dreamy. I think I did snore during the massage. I totally relaxed, and I needed it. It was wonderful. She did do my legs, and they're feeling quite sore. so my calves are a little bit tight after all that walking. Anyway, we're going to head out and I will chat to you all tomorrow. Well, good morning, and we are about to leave the beautiful El Palace, Barcelona, and head to the airport and just having a matcha. Well, I've had my matcha. I'm just having the remains of my matcha. Yes, finally, last morning I found a spoon and didn't need to use Simon's toothbrush. But anyway, it's been a flying whirlwind visit. I feel like my feet haven't really touched the ground, and now we're heading home. I need to get the washing machine going and then repack, because tomorrow we are off again. So it is really full on, but fun. And life is for living, life is for enjoying, and Coco is so excited about badminton, as am I. So it will be great. But this blouse is from Willowbrook online, and lovely Sophie at Willowbrook has given me a discount code for you guys, which is Charlie25. This is a really pretty, it's quite a thin cotton. It's not a heavy cotton, so it's actually perfect for spring into summer. I just think it's really pretty. I've teamed it, of course, with my peachy belt, and then my trousers that I got here. Now the bags have gone down. Simon has gone down to settle the bill. And I just thought I'd talk to you quickly before heading to the airport. Now I know that we haven't done skincare and makeup in this vlog because it was just getting way too long. So I'm going to do that for next week. Promise, promise, promise. Actually, I think skin, considering that it's been a hectic couple of days, I think I'm looking okay. Slightly bleary-eyed. I had a few glasses of bubbles last night at the drinks party. It was a really, really fun evening, and so lovely to put names and faces together. You know, Simon has been in the seafood industry for many, many years, and all of the names that I hear and the voices that I hear on the phone, and sometimes I answer the phone too, you feel like you get to know them, and so to actually meet them in person was really, really special and really lovely. So that was fun and a lovely way to end our trip. Anyway, I'm going to get my handbag and head to the airport, and I will see you all in next week's vlog. And in the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a really, really lovely weekend. I will leave linked down below my previous vlogs of Barcelona when we've done more sightseeing, but I don't want to kind of always do the same stuff, and for me it's just nice to wander the streets, have a little shop, have a bit of a pamper. I couldn't take you into the spa, I'm sorry. I think they would have thought I was completely nuts. And also it's quite dark in there, which was very mellow, but you probably wouldn't have seen anything because it was all dimly lit and just glorious. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed what I've shared, but there are my previous vlogs of Barcelona for more sightseeing. And I should have said, if you've got to the end of this vlog, leave the word tapas in the comments down below. I didn't have any tapas. Maybe we'll have some at the airport. But, I mean, I suppose last night there was a little bit of tapas, but there was a lot of seafood, which was utterly delicious. But anyway, tapas in the comments if you've got to the end. Thanks so much. Bye.